Hello, this is Margaret Jameson, Granny Maggie of Granny Magic, and this is Tarot Class number 9, the Hanged Man, Major Arcana card number 12. The Hanged Man card is very powerful and significant in a reading, which is interesting because Waite in his book says all current meanings are card readers' intuitions apart from any real value on the symbolic side because it's such a simple rendering. There's very little symbolism. But once you understand the meaning of the Hanged Man card, what pocket of energy this card represents, I think you'll understand why that would be so hard to express symbolically. It's just such an esoteric state of being. How do you represent internal transformation? So, keywords for the Hanged Man: pause, waiting, shift in perspective, transformation, limbo, surrender. Very interesting because the Hanged Man is anything but stagnant. Associated with the planet Neptune, dreams, illusions. Another ineffective way of expressing that pocket of energy to people around the Hanged Man. He may look like a dreamer, that he's exploring inner illusion, but the energy is active internally, spiritually. It's as if the Hanged Man is the caterpillar in the chrysalis, where every bit of the caterpillar is dissolved into a mushy liquid. And out of that liquid, something emerges and transforms that is nothing like the caterpillar. What happens inside that chrysalis is like a miracle. That's what's happening inside the Hanged Man. He is seeing something from a totally new perspective. This marks a stopping point. From this point on, everything is different. He's undergoing, in a sense, a rebirth, a complete renewal. He has surrendered control. He's making the space and the time for this process to occur. The halo shows this to be a genuine spiritual awakening, something that needs to be experienced from the inside rather than learned or practiced from the outside. This card can represent a very frustrating period of time in somebody's life because so much is going on internally and the people around them only see inaction. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? They're full of advice. They're frustrated at seeing somebody do, in their mind, nothing. This person isn't responding, and the person takes all that on from the outside. How important it is when this card shows up in a reading for someone to look at, where am I stuck? Am I taking the time? Am I surrendering control enough and going deep within, shutting all else out, that whatever transformation, whatever shift in perspective that needs to occur can occur, so that renewed, I can move forward in a brand new way, feeling misunderstood like nobody understands. Now, this card can show up in a reading that's not just about somebody's spiritual journey, but it always corresponds in some way with values, with inner meaning. So even if it has to do with employment, career, something that's happening at work, it's the same type of process that's occurring. It's really aligning with something deeper, a deeper intuitive wisdom that you carry about situations. It's maturing, it's growth. You have to be patient and take the time and the space and let it occur. Can you get stuck here? Yes, you can get stuck here. Usually because there's a little touch of fear at emerging from this transformation for all to see, because you're going to be a new creation. You're going to be going through a rebirth process in your life, at your job, whatever situation this has to do with. It could even be in a relationship. But you have to surrender control. Very important, this awakening. So there's not a lot that can be put into words, but know when it shows up, depending where it is in the reading, something is happening as a result of this, if this is in the past, or if it's in the below position in a reading, somebody needs to open themselves to this. Instead, they're maintaining their active, busy facade. They're not surrendering control and doing the deep work, that transformative spiritual processing, really aligning with their intuitive wisdom. This can be in the future. You can let them know this is all leading up to something big, something life-changing. It helps people to know that this card either was not a waste, or that something really is happening that's going to impact their future, and even things are leading up to this. There is this wonderful breakthrough coming for you. Do the work, be patient, wait for it. The time will come. So that's how you deal with the Hanged Man in readings, that pocket of energy that's sort of mysterious, but life-changing and very profound. Have a wonderful day.